What's going on, guys? Bengal King here, coming back at you with another video back on Zero Overall franchise. We are a Zero Overall, shocker, and there were so many questions about the Patreon that are perplexing me. Like, is this the first video you've seen on the channel? Because I've talked so much about this in the past, like, week or two, and then if you go to Patreon, people are like, how do I be in it? It's like there are tiers that explain what each one does. But the long and short of it is that pretty much every roster spot is full. We're going to go over the team here because this is week one. And there are certain players like Alex Redmond and John Miller and Bobby Hart where their spots are not taken because they're backup offensive linemen or very seriously injured. Is it John Miller who's super injured? No, maybe they're all just backups. But we'll go over the roster because there are a lot of spots, and everyone has 50 stamina. That was a change I made where everyone got up to 50 stamina at least, or thereabout. Some it's like maybe a little less, maybe it's a little more. But for the most part, everyone's got a 50 or so stamina. The punter has 63, but it's about 50 stamina for the most part. Jonah Williams seriously injured. Rodney Anderson seriously injured. So those, aren't actual users who are in the Patreon. If you are in the Patreon or want to be, and you're like, what do I do? All the roster spots are full. Well, you'll be added to the draft class. So no worries. Yeah, there were so many like $50 guys that there just was not even close to enough spots for everybody. But Josh Cohen is our quarterback, of course. Tyler Ballman will be the backup. At halfback, we got Sammy Revo, Brendan Lavoie, of course, Barry McCocken are very original. Fullback, Brendan Callen. At wide receiver, John Ross very seriously injured. He doesn't count. We got Josh Wegner, Lachlan Peel, Ben Hutchins, Casey Wood, TJ Boss, Skylar Koyman, Aiden. Never gave me any information, so he's just Aiden and his Motors. It's his last name. It'll be Caden Hunt at tight end. At left tackle, we got Felipe Vega. Left guard, we have Darren Perkey and Gage Bergeron, who is actually starting at right guard, I believe. Tyler Plum at center. Yeah, at right guard, we have Gage Bergeron. At right tackle, Scott Shiro. At left end, we've got Jake Featheringill. Right end, Oscar Ekberg and J.P. Weezy. Defensive tackle is Devin Mogg and Durham Finch. Of course, injuries for those other two defensive tackles. At left outside linebacker, we have Connor Ebersviller and Rafael Solis. Solis offering pretty much the only demographic versatility on the team. Everyone else is super white. It's like can't make that joke. It's Cody Charrett, middle linebacker, with Hayden Klinkhammer, or Hamer, and Austin Pete. At right outside linebacker, we have Stephen Keating and Nicholas Shea. Cornerbacks, we're about to show some real diversity. After Brandon Boylan, we got Matthew Paul. A lot of diversity there. The only one on the team, really, that isn't full-blown white. Justin Maxwell, Darius Phillips is a real player and injured, and then Tyler Hallett. At free safety, Grayson Hammock and Billy Lego. Strong safety, Andrew Bowers, Eric Hall. The kicker is Drake Porter. The punter is Austin. He said El Kyer. There we go. I don't know why I forgot about that, but there are draft picks. Probably not going to do a whole lot of trading because this is a Patreon-based series, but we will be drafting, like actual good players, hopefully, in the draft, and we'll see what that means for the placements. But, of course, I think we're going to be playing multiple games in each episode because it's going to be a whole lot of pain, probably, so we might just do, like, the moments or something. This is going to be more of an experimental start to the series because we really don't know how it's going to go. Because when we're playing, like every single snap, we're going to get absolutely dominated. But we still have to build up, tackles and things like that, so our team can be upgraded. It's going to be a grind. It's going to be a struggle, of course. If you don't remember the upgrade system, it should be on the screen now. And as you can see, some things are not accounted for, and that is we'll upgrade punter and kicker accordingly based on, like, number of punts and field goal attempts or something like that because they cannot make them with zero accuracy and power. And they can't kick the ball at all. But for offensive line, we're going to build it based on total yards and things like that. So offensive line will be upgraded accordingly. But other than that, you don't really need to worry about it. Still tackles, touchdowns, catches, 10 yards, that sort of thing for offense and defense. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get pounded until we can't take it anymore. These kickoffs are always going to be fun. Super slow. I don't know if that was just lag or my kicker sucks. But yeah, If Fair caught that one, that's a hell of a kick. Really put his entire body into that one. Let's see if we can actually make a tackle. Ebersviller can't wrap up. Hallett's getting blocked, and finally, we actually make a tackle. That is Bowers in the secondary. Chris Carson kind of ran right at him. It's going to be a long day. These games are going to be very frustrating, but I'm sure it's going to pay off in the long run, as it'll feel super rewarding. I don't know. I'll make something up to say about how I'm excited. Klinkhamer runs right past him. But we do have a tackle made in the secondary. That is Bowers again. Clearly our defensive MVP. Saving touchdowns all over the place. Thank God they don't decide to pass the ball, because it'd be an instant touchdown. Screen. Yeah, there's just not even a chance. Not even a shot. Moore into the end zone. Touchdown. It's a rushing TD for them. All right. All right, here comes the offense, if you can even call it that. It is a brutal group. Still trying to figure out how to involve the running back, because he's so slow. And so is everyone. Everyone is so slow on our team, as Peel drops that one. Our quarterback has no accuracy at the moment. It is a tough situation to figure out how we're going to pick up yards, move the ball, and when they blitz, I mean, it's over. And then, of course, pressure, inaccurate throw. That one's going to be intercepted and housed. Yeah. Poor route. We'll say that. This series is going to be something else, man. It really is. It's a 14-0 early, but it's anyone's ball game. We're still very much in it. Just so we can see how pitiful this is, we'll call a handoff here and see what we can do. Nothing, because not only are we so slow, the offensive line is unbelievably bad. They don't really hold blocks. I don't really know how we're going to manage here. Yeah, I mean, that'll happen a lot. Could have checked down to the running back there, but it would have been also a loss. We'll try the punt. You're going to see how far this one goes. Not at all. I pressed X, by the way. I think because of how low the kick power is, that the game doesn't even know how to react to it. And it takes forever. They're like, did you kick it or what? And it's like, yeah, it's gonna be a brutal start to the series, I can guarantee. It's gonna be a handoff, and it's gonna be a touchdown. I'm starting to think we're not in this game. All right, here we go. Slants are the way of success. We got to cheese the system. As Rebo is going to go ahead and drop that one. Inaccurate pass, too. It looked like it was there. We have to cheese the system. It's the only way we're going to be able to move the ball. We're a 0 overall. Nothing works. Even when it's there, it doesn't work, you know? Like that's not even close. Cohen's brutal. We're going to punt here, and it doesn't matter. I pressed X, and there it goes like 10 seconds later, I feel like. It's Alkire. Booming kick. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. I'm not really sure. Back on defense, if you can call it that. We need tackles. Oh, I tried to go for a hit stick there. Big mistake. The only way we're not going to allow points is if they block us in the back and hold and stuff like that. So, we catch a break, kind of, but it's like we're only delaying the inevitable because we're not going to stop them. There isn't a situation where we do stop them. Like, forcing a field goal is impossible, but what a great tackle. That is Featheringill off the left edge. We got to down them in those situations. It's 3rd and 9, and they run a screen. There's just no way we can get over there. I'm trying. There's a touchdown, Chris Carson. We got some tackles on that drive, though, so things are looking up. That's +1 for, like, all defensive stats for that player when we get a tackle, so we really only need, like, 70 tackles for a player for them to be okay. Here we go. Let's see if we can do something on this return. And by do something, getting back to the 10 would be a miracle. And we got to the 10. I believe in miracles. I really do. I'm struggling big time. And they're blitzing, and guess what? There's not a damn thing I can do about it. That's how tough it is. There's nothing I can do about it other than be like, that's what's going to happen to me is I get sacked, probably. Because I can't throw it. We might just have to upgrade for, like, completions or a yard. to start out and then change it once we can actually do anything. Is that in there? No. I don't know what to do. I really don't. How about we don't look at him? I don't even know why I'm hit sticking. Not like it matters anyway. Not like we would have made the tackle. But, yeah. I mean, I should wrap up or try or something. It's open. Do we have it? Oh my goodness, we do. An accurate throw under pressure, if you can call it that, pressure. And Koyman actually manages to hold on to the ball. Things are looking up. 2nd and 2. Can we get our first down of the game? I like to leave him on a cliffhanger. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Actually, spoiler alert, no. We're not going to pick up the 2 yards. I don't think there's a scenario where we do. Nah, we could. We could. Oh, there it is. There it is. Wegner catches it. I don't think we got the yard. That was not a great throw. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Oh, no. We're totally not getting it. I wish I could just run the ball, but there's no way. We need to look at, like, Koyman underneath. He's open. It wasn't close to him. It's 4th and 1, but we're going for it, obviously. We're going to slant Revo. Just all slants across the field, pretty much. Do we have that? Revo? Nope, he dropped it. Bullet pass inaccurate. Hit him in the hands, actually. And he dropped it. That's going to be completed DK Metcalf. There's not even a chance we tackle him. Are you kidding me? There isn't even a chance. And I get that. Don't even look at it. Well, obviously, he's going to score. Hold on a minute. I think I found something there. Does hurdling make you go faster? We need to get into animations. Hold on. Let's try like an inside zone and just hurdle immediately. What if we actually could pick up yards this way? I'd be so in. Now, they're not going to hold their blocks. That's the problem. Oh, okay. We got back to the line. That's like something new. We might have something here. I just got to line it up and hit the gap with a hurdle. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Positive yardage. Yeah, it's 2 yards, but that's a record for us. That's Sammy Revo's longest carry of all time. All right, let's expose Bobby Wagner here. That's clearly the guy we want to exploit. Yeah, I mean, it's just not going to happen for us. Oh, yeah, there he is. Another touchdown for Chris Carson. He's having a great game, and are you surprised? I need more slants on the field. That's all I need is a slant. Maybe we got Wegner on one on the inside. Pick one up. Really, I feel like we can get by with really awful receivers if we just had a quarterback who puts it closer. I might just try to run the ball a lot for the rest of the game. And I'll try. Because if we can get like even like 30 yards on 100 attempts with Revo, as Hutchins drops the ball, we finally got it in there. I don't know how. You probably got to catch that one, Hutchins. Maybe just get creative. Fake punt, fullback pass. That's going to work. Because that works when we have actual players. It doesn't. So it's definitely going to work here with awful ones. Oh, we had potential there. They kind of screamed at us, though. So, we got to get creative to do things. I mean, it's just, maybe we'll just run commit and hope they run. As if that'll stop something. Carson breaks a tackle. He breaks another tackle. He's putting up a highlight reel against us. He's a real stud. Oh, Revo, he's going to put the ball on the ground. But Hutchins gets a tackle. Maybe we put him on defense now. No. We'll fumble 100 times. I don't care. Because we're getting yards this way. Dude, the inside zone hurdle is the play. Now, we're not going to tackle. Don't even worry about it. Don't even think that could be an option. Chris Carson scores his, 30th touchdown of the game? I don't think the points match up on that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Wood puts the ball on the ground. We're not going to recover it. Don't even worry about that. There's really no reason to return kicks, I'm finding out. Or at least hurdle while I do it, because we're asking for a fumble. Yeah, we broke our record. I think got to the 19, maybe. Oh, Revo with a ton of space. We just need to get in these animations. He's at 11 yards. That's an upgrade point. Finally. All offensive stats go up by 1. I love it. Oh my, we just trucked Bobby Wagner. This is the move. 3rd and 1. They're going to start stacking the box to stop this money play. Let's switch it up now. Let's throw the ball. Because we've been so successful doing that. 3rd and 1. Drag. Open. Caught by Wagner. Unreal. 1st down. And that's wide open. You hate to see that because we had him. He burned. Yeah, Cohen, and, you know, deservedly so, is super dejected. You're terrible. But what a punt there. Oh, this one might be our new longest punt. Look at the roll. That's all the way to the 35. Hell yeah. There's a touchdown. Tyler Lockett as the Seahawks are like, we got a 70-point cushion here. Might as well start throwing the football. Is that, yeah, that makes sense. I've got an idea. And maybe this isn't the front to do it against, but what about inside zone, hurdle, dive? We didn't get the space on that one, I think it's safe to say. 2nd and 18 after a hold because we need more things going against us. I think I agree with that. That's solid logic there. We have the slant. We didn't have it. That's going to be the half. Can't wait for the second half, really. I mean, that was a blast. Oh, look at that dive. We got those yards back. That's going to be a pick 6. Yep, there he takes it. I'm struggling with this. When they shut down the inside zone, we don't really have a whole lot of other options left other than throw an interception. We're down by, looks to be about 84 now. We need Cohen to just get some yards, and I don't know how to do it. These slants don't seem to work as well. We've been struggling working with the slants, but that's the only time we get like speed bursts and separation is when we run slants, but they're defending them now. We need the certain slants that have been effective. I can't find them. This is an absolute disaster. Please tackle him. We need the upgrade points. There's a flag, though. We're saved. We almost had a tackle. Almost. It was cool. We're going to try mid-blitz. Mid-blitz hopefully shuts him down. We'll get somebody near the line. Hopefully we overwhelm Russell Wilson. He doesn't know what to do against it. And we get a tackle. Oh, my goodness. We've got a tackle. That's Finch up the middle. The big DT. Oh, my God. We're blowing up the run. Mid-blitz is the wave. We just got a tackle for loss. Do you understand? That's +5 upgrades, right? Or is that only turnovers? Might only be turnovers. What is that? What is the exclamation point? I don't understand what that is. Is that going to be a touchdown? No, he's out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. We're about to force a field goal. Can you believe it? We've done so well here. So we figured out mid-blitz is the meta on defense. I still don't know how we're going to score on offense. There's absolutely no way he caught that. I mean, that would have been very cool. Still trying to figure out how to score. I'm just letting the CPU kind of call plays because, you know, I clearly haven't been super effective on offense today. That's open, though. Do we have it in there? Well, I mean, obviously, the window closes when the quarterback has 8 throw power. Again, I'm still trying to figure this out. Like, we got lucky when we played the moments. We kind of bombed them downfield sometimes. But there's no way to do that here. Just load them up near the line. Wilson's going to freak out or hand the ball off, and we got it shut down. Well, it sounded good on paper. It didn't work out this time. I'm only running verticals now. The only problem is every single pass is super inaccurate. Like, these are inaccurate quick throws. How quick are they? There's nothing I can do. Except for complain, clearly. There we go, we have it. Koyman, he drops it. Yeah, I mean, I just couldn't make that tackle in space. Didn't have the speed. This is brutal. This first season's going to be a real pain. That's wide open. And Koyman drops the ball. He got sucked into an animation because it's Bobby Wagner, who has Superstar X Factor. He's got a bunch of abilities. And now he's in the zone. So our game is over. Oh, and they're going to pass the ball. Oh my God, Boylan! Interception! I can't believe we forced a turnover. Brandon Boylan with a pick. I do not believe what I'm seeing. Unbelievable play. We throw it right back, but dude, like, have we ever thrown an actual accurate pass with our QB? I don't think so. Okay, even better development. If you like celebratory dive, you go even further. No, I don't want to. I don't know that I can. So we just lost some big yards there. That's no good. I don't know if we can. We might only be able to give ourselves up doing that. Can we make this catch? Just go up there and get it? Nah, of course not. No, please get there, Paul. Yeah. He didn't. He didn't get there. Oh, Revo with the catch. There's a flag. This one's coming back, I think. Yeah, we finally get a completion. What, our 7th one of the entire game? And then Gage Bergeron gets called again. We have the slant. Nope, Boss dropped it. Bullet pass inaccurate. Bricked off his hands. Please. Nope, dropped it again. They're not going to catch it. We're upgrading by the completion until it doesn't make sense to do that. We need to be able to at least throw a ball accurately, like 1 out of every 10 times. We make the stop. Nope. Oh, and Revo's put the ball on the ground. It's recovered by Seattle. We lost a couple of yards doing that. It's just so tough to figure out what to do. Things are not going well. Get over. Please, at least touch him. I can't even turn. I think we finally bring him down. That was a group tackle, so maybe that's even better. You don't understand how hard it is to turn, and there's an injury. There appears to be an injury, and I would, even if it's not a real one, if he's faking it, can you blame him? And that's another touchdown, Chris Carson. How many touchdowns does Chris Carson have, like, actually play? Like, it's 8. Bowers bruised his shoulder. We're going to throw him back in there. It's another interception. The slants just don't work like they did later. That's not how time works. How earlier. Excuse me. Like when we were doing the first episode, the slants work. The slants are not working against this. We have them open, and he's just like, watch this. And he just throws it somewhere completely different. Exhibit A. Oh, we got it off. Please, Motors. Nope. And there he goes. Chris Carson scores again. Please catch it. Peels dropped it. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I am upgrading by completion in this episode. I don't know how many episodes we're going to do that for in the future, but I am about to lose my mind. It's just like, if it's an inaccurate pass, there's no point, you know what I mean? And then if we finally get it there and they drop it, I can't believe Motors just made that catch. But it's like, holy hell, dude. This is brutal. I know what I got myself into with the series, don't get me wrong, but It's brutal. Oh my God, big tackle. Jake, feather and gill, huge play. All right, we got them to run another play by calling timeouts when they're kneeling it, just so we have another opportunity for a tackle, and we got one. That upgrade point could be huge, who knows. Chris Carson rushed for 12 touchdowns. Pretty good game for him. So not Cohen's best day. Threw for 34 yards, though, and I told you guys, I am upgrading by the completion this game. So that's 7 plus 3 is 10. Pretty good at math. We're not even going to check the Seahawks stats, but Revo had 10 yards, so that counts as an upgrade. Oh, man, that's a shame if Quayman could have gotten one more yard. But we're counting by completions and receptions for the receivers because we have to. We have to. Bowers hit 6 tackles. Big day for him. But the story of the game, in my opinion, is the interception. How did we manage that? Tackle for loss, I'm going to do 2 points for those. I know we didn't talk about that, but I'm doing it. Sometimes you need to make adjustments on the fly. This was disastrous. All right, so we're not going to go over every player that got an upgrade, but just the big ones that you need to know. Josh Cohen is improving. He's going to need to, as his offensive stats are now looking to be at 22. So he's still going to be really unbelievably bad. And then on defense, undoubtedly, our defensive MVP is Andrew Bowers. I'm interested to know when these guys are going to go above 12 overall. Like, what's the threshold, as his defensive stats are up into the 9s now. Or not 9s, but high single digits. So we're moving in the right direction. But yeah, it's not even a walk. We're crawling, and then we're going to be able to run eventually. Maybe even not with our like 20 speed for Josh Cohen being the highest by a lot. I don't know, man. We suck a lot. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.